Hi, beautiful human. I'm Zach. That's Dan. And today we welcome to the studio for the first time on his own. Former member of Why Don't We? Say hello to Jack Avery.
Yo. What's up? Appreciate it.
You know, it's so funny. Like, I was sitting in the other room earlier, and I'm watching this new Fire TV channel that we launched, and it just like airs our stuff 24 hours a day. And an old Why Don't We interview is airing.
Yeah.
And in that like interview, it was a big deal when you spoke.
Yeah, I guess.
It was a big deal.
I know, like, I mean, with four other dudes, like, you don't, like, really get the opportunity to talk that much. So it's like, I was like, whenever I spoke, it was just like, oh, Jack's actually talking for the first time.
And now?
But yeah, now it's different. Now I gotta talk the whole time. I'm just kidding.
How does that feel, though?
No, it feels great. Especially because, like, I don't know, for a while, like, I don't know, I just feel like I haven't been able to, like tell more about me and, like, how I feel, like, with music in general and just stuff like that. It's like kind of just, like, relieving in a way. Like, I get to just, like, let it out now. You know what I mean? Like,
because I would assume back then, like, it wasn't that you didn't have anything to say. You just didn't have the room to say it. So
yeah, exactly. But, you know, now we're here.
Yeah, we're here. And we have brand new music. A lot of new music. But I'm very interested in the story that we got, like, how we got to this new music. Dude, the music's great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is it, can you just tell me the story here? Like, you lose friends in the process of making this thing.
Yeah.
That's accurate?
Yeah. It's like crazy, yeah. Like, because like with the band, you know, we, you know, met so many producers, so many people that like, the people that I really wanted to work with and I knew could execute my vision, like, they were all like, oh yeah, like, maybe sometime. And then like, I would text them over and over again. Like, this is like after the band broke up and I was like texting everyone. I'm like, yo, like, let's lock in. Like, and in my head, I'm like, I've seen them so many times, hung out with them so many times. Like, these are my friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, it doesn't matter, like, that they have other sessions going on. Like, I know bro to bro, like, they're going to let me, you know, lock in with them, but they wouldn't. It's crazy.
What do you realize about friendships in that moment or relationships?
Well, it makes me realize it's just like the music industry in general. It's like there's just so much, like, there's so many politics with the music industry and that I hate. It's like if you're not getting a bag at the end of the day, like, they don't care. Like, they'll act like your friend because they're getting paid, but there's only a few of them out there that actually only believe in you and what your vision is, and without a bag, without any money involved. You know what I mean?
How hard is it to experience all of that coming off of the lawsuit? And
dude, there's so much. It's funny because there's like so much more behind that, dude. Like the lawsuit. It's funny because like that wasn't like, I don't know. That one wasn't like that crazy to me, to be honest. Like, I didn't, like, yeah, it sucked, like, hearing, you know, like, oh yeah, we don't own our masters, we don't like own our name, we don't own basically anything anymore. The only thing that pissed me off was like we were owed like a pretty decent amount of money, and you know, I have a daughter and she's 6 now, and there's these millionaires holding on to our money, and I'm like, guys, like I got, like, it was like $150K, like, it was like, and you know, like, right now I'm fully broke. Like, I just, you know, put on the presentation of me still, like, you know, being all right, but I'm fully broke, and it's because of them. Like, right now I'd be chilling, but yeah, like, 150K to them is nothing. You know what I mean?
no, but to you, it's literally life or death.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, they know I have a daughter, they have families, they have kids. It's like, are you really not gonna help me out here? Like, you're that evil? Like, that crazy?
How do you balance this idea that you have to provide for your daughter with the desire to continuing to want to pursue music? Because it is, in essence, a gamble, right?
Yeah, it is. But so the thing with me, and I feel like the main reason like the band kind of died, I don't know. I just have this thing where it's like, like I really believe in myself and really believe in something that I love. And I feel like people who find success are the only ones that actually believe in what they're doing. And I feel like there's some other like people in my band, I'm not going to list names, but I feel like not everyone was locked in. You know what I mean? Like there was just like, I feel like everyone wasn't fully locked in and didn't believe in it. Like kind of how my brain, I felt like I believed in it. Like we were probably going to be like the next One Direction. Like actually, like we were about to do our first arena tour, everything, but just failed. Everything crashed.
Did you and everybody in that situation believe that?
What, like
that you were going to be the next One Direction?
Yeah. I mean, well, I feel like they had, like, they're like, oh, there's like potential. Like we could, like that would be crazy. But in my head, it was like, no, we are. Like that is what we're going to be. Like there's no, like, I don't know. There's no going around that. Like we are going to be that. And that's the difference is like, it's like you just have to tell yourself that. It's like it's going to happen. It's not like, oh, that'd be sick. It's like, no, it's going to happen. Like just right now, like I know my solo music. I know it's going to go crazy.
What signs were you seeing that everybody wasn't as locked in as maybe you were?
It was just like, I don't know. It's honestly more of like a feeling almost. It's like I knew at the start how we felt. And like when we first started selling like 2,000 tickets, like we're all looking at each other like, okay, we're making money. We're on a tour bus. Like we're selling out shows every night. Like this is crazy. Like, and that like tightness, I could feel like that was where everyone was like so believing in it. But honestly, just yeah, it's just so much to it. But it's that one guy from Signature, he just stepped in out of nowhere, and that's when things just started falling down because we didn't believe in anything he was doing, and that's where everyone else, I feel like, started just like believing less in the project. And I mean, rightfully so, you know what I mean? Like that's, I even started like being like, you know what, like, I don't know, like this is feeling weird, but
demoralizing or
yeah, it was just like, I don't know. I think it was like just coming to an end and like everyone could feel it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like no one believed in it anymore. And I was just like, it is what it is, I guess. But,
what's the timeline on that? Like what year?
I think it was, like 2023, something like that. That like, cause that's when, I think it was 2023. But yeah, cause you know, we're just doing like that's the thing too, is like we started without like TikTok being a thing. You know what I mean? Like TikTok was still Musically at the time. So like when we were doing the band stuff, we were so against doing TikTok because we were like, like we don't want to be like TikTok artists, you know? Little did we know like how much that app fucking helps people. It's crazy. But yeah, and so like for the longest time we didn't want to do TikTok, and we're just doing a bunch of like TikToks we didn't want to do and a bunch of interviews we didn't want to do, and it just like, I don't know. It just felt like we weren't as creative as we wanted to be, and it was just not meant to be, I guess.
But a lot of that was kind of taken away from you, right? By the abuse you all endured.
Oh, yeah. Like, you know, and that's, that's crazy. Like, that guy is crazy.
Like, no wonder why you, like, fall out of love with something or...
Yeah. No, and
it'd be hard to keep going.
See, but, like, that's the thing is, like, myself, like, I'm, like, I was dealing with all of this on top of being in court with my baby mama. So, like, I was, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm like, guys, if I can juggle baby mama court and this court, I'm like, we could do this. Like, let's go. Like, it's fine. Like, I didn't really vocalize that because, like, I could just tell how everyone was, like, feeling. But, like, in my head, I was like, dude, like, you just gotta fucking keep fighting. Like, don't worry about that little motherfucker over there. Sorry, I don't know if we're allowed to swear on here.
Yeah, of course.
How do the stakes change when when you find out you're about to be a dad?
That was a whole other thing. Like we had to hide it.
Can you take me back 6 years
Yeah,
ago?
so basically, yeah, I met this girl. She was 16 at the time. I was 18, but we had been talking since I was like 15 and she was 13. So like we had known each other for a while. And finally one day, like she comes to LA, we hang out, finally meet each other, and then boom, like that's where we started dating. And then yeah, like a year goes down the line and she gets pregnant. And I was on tour, I think in Germany. I run off the tour bus crying. Well, actually, so I get off stage and usually like I call, her name's Gabriella. I call Gabriella and she usually, like I go to tell her about the show usually. I'm like, yeah, tonight was great. Like, how are you? Like, blah, blah, blah. And this time she was like, hey, she texted me and she's like, hey, can you call me after the show? And I was like, I always call you after the show. Like, why is she telling me that? So I'm like, oh boy. And so I go in my bunk on the bus and I'm like, what's up? And she's already crying and my heart just starts racing. I'm like, please don't tell me you're pregnant. Please don't tell me you're pregnant. Like, I was like, I can't do this right now. And she's like, I'm pregnant. Like, she's like, I took a pregnancy test. I'm pregnant. My first initial instinct, I hung up. I hung up on her. Worst idea. Don't ever do that. Anyone who's in that situation, don't do that. But I was 19 at the time. I was so scared. You know what I mean? Like,
it's the most overwhelming thing in the world.
I run off the bus. I go in this back alleyway, like this dark alleyway near the bus. I call my mom. I'm like, I ruined my life. Like, and she's like, is Gabriella pregnant? Like, she knew. It was so funny. I was like, fuck. But she starts bawling her eyes out and she's like, what'd you tell her? I was like, I hung up on her. I didn't know what to do. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, go call her back. So I went back up on the bus. And I just called her. I was like, all right, whatever you want, I'm in. Like, so. Did
you know that was the right way to respond? Or did your mom tell you that that's the right way to respond?
No, that's just what I felt. I was like, I put myself in this predicament. Like, it's like, I need to figure it out. Like figure out whatever whatever she wants, I'm locked in with it.
Real talk, in that moment, you become an adult, don't you?
Yeah, and then it's funny because then 10 minutes later, my sisters are calling me. They're like, we're going to be aunts? I'm like, yes, but too soon, man. Like, come on. But no, it's funny. Like, looking back, it's like, I wouldn't change that for the world. Like, ever.
You were a kid one moment.
Yeah.
And literally the next moment, you were an adult.
I know. I'm 26 and have a 6-year-old. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Do you feel like any part of your life has been lost to being a dad so early?
Yeah. Like, there's times where it's like, you know, you wish you could be doing something. Like, you know, like early 20s, like that's where everyone is like, you know, out with their friends and, you know, you turn 21 for the first time. You want to like be like, you know, doing things.
Drunk somewhere?
Yeah. It's like, you just want to be having fun. And like, for me, I was just like, I'm a dad now. Like, I can't, like, I got to lock in. But like, yeah, it was tough at some points, but, for the most part, like, it's been good.
What does it mean to lock in that context?
Like, I just gotta be the best dad I can be.
Do you
every
know
single day.
Do you know what that means or what you strive for?
No, I mean, that's the thing is you can always be a better dad every single day. Like, I put it on my vision board. Like, every year I write a vision board of things that like are out of reach, but you know you can reach them if you work hard enough. Like, it's not like you're gonna go put on there like, hey, I'm gonna make $800 million this year. But like, for me, I'm like, I'm gonna make $500K this year. Like, right now I'm broke, and I'm like, I know I can achieve that though if I work hard. And like, there was one year I did it. I marked off everything. Like, made a song with I said, make a song with Ed Sheeran. We did that. Like, I was like, do like a sold out show, play Madison Square Garden. I marked all of that off. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, every year I put on like be a better dad. Like, and who knows, maybe I could have been the best dad ever this year, but I can always be better. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I look at it.
The bar keeps moving.
Yeah. And it's funny, the last time I had Lav, she's here actually, not here in the studio, but in LA. I told her, I was like, Lavi, Dad has got an important interview. I'm like, I'll be back in a couple hours. And she's like, okay.
I mean,
yeah, she's by herself right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
She's like cooking herself lunch, just doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
But stakes change when you find out that you're now going to be a dad, right? I mean, even
Oh, yeah.
the pressure that, like, what the group means.
Oh, yeah. I know.
It instantly means something different to you.
Dude, yeah. And that's the thing is, like, for the longest time, I felt like such a fuck up. Like, I was like, and I'm a kid, too, at the time. Like, so, like, having this, like burden on me, it like, sucked. Like, it felt like everyone was looking at me like, here's Jack, like, doing another thing, like, having a baby. Like, I dated our manager's daughter, but that, at the time, we hadn't seen girls in our life for 10 months. We were in a fucking cage in a Beverly Hills house. So his daughter came, and for me, in my eyes, I was like, this is the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Like, so yeah, I dated her for like 8 months or whatever. It's just like, you don't do that though. It's like, but I was, dude, we're like,
what else did you do?
Just like, I mean that, then having a baby, and then I've done some other stuff that caused some band drama, but we're moving aside from that. This is bad.
I have so many like what?
It's just like, the thing is, like, when you go through a lot of trauma and a lot of anxiety and panic, and like, you don't know like what to hold on to. Your brain is so like everywhere that you're like, fuck, like, what do I do? So I was literally, anything I could get my arms on or like hands on, I was like, that could make me happy, I did it. Because I was just so like traumatized.
When did you start battling panic attacks?
So funny enough, it was 2020. It just had turned 2020, I believe. I forget. We had just gotten off of tour 2019, and at this moment in time, I had never had anxiety ever, or depression, or panic attacks, anything. I just thought anxiety meant like you were stressed out, right? Like, little did I fucking know, like, but yeah, we got off tour, and usually for the past like 3 years before that, we were going every day. Like, the most like time we had off was probably a week at a time.
No,
like,
your schedule was insane.
Like, it was like we're dogs, being worked like dogs, and
then
then
like literally like 4 different cities in 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Type deal.
I'm turning this label so there's no free things.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I did it good enough.
No, you did a great job. You know, we're not bringing attention to it or anything by talking about it. Like, nobody's gonna like understand what it is by the shape of the bottle.
Yeah. But what's it called?
Your first panic attack though, when was it?
Yeah, so I flew all my friends out because I wanted to see them, because I had time off. I was like, you know what? I'm like, we're gonna hit Disneyland, like, we're gonna do all this, like, you know, this is at the time we're making pretty good money. So like, it was, you know, for me, my favorite way to spend my money was making memories. Like, I'm not gonna go buy cars and all that shit. Like, I mean, bought a house for my family, but other than that, so I was like, I need to make memories, like, and that's my favorite thing. So I was flying my friends out. My manager, he got us courtside seats at the Lakers, and I brought them to courtside, like, and so we went to Disneyland, and then afterwards drove to Staples Center, Crypto Arena, whatever it's called. Excuse me. And yeah, we sit down, we watch the game. Right as I stand up, boom, I have my first heart palpitation, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like,
but life is good at this moment.
Yeah, like, amazing. And first heart palpitation, like, you know that, like, where it feels like your heart sinks to your stomach, like,
Totally.
So I had that, and then I start freaking out because I was like, what the hell? Like, so then I'm thinking I'm having like a heart attack or something. And then everything starts looking so weird. Like I'm looking around the arena, like, you know how like it looks so real in arenas that it looks fake? Like when you're at like a basketball game,
Yeah.
it's like so real looking that you're like, what the fuck? So like me in that state, I was like, this is fucking weird. And so we get my car and I'm driving home. My buddy looks at me after like 30 minutes. He's like, do you need me to drive? I was like, I'm good. But at the time I thought it was from vaping. And I always lied to my mom that I vaped. I was like, Mom, I have never touched a vape. I never would do that. Which any kid out there, don't touch a goddamn vape. They're the worst thing ever. But what's it called? Yeah, so
I thought you were having it was like a symptom from vaping.
Something. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what it was. I was like, maybe I'm dying from vaping. I don't know. Like I was like 19, 20 years old at the time. So
who tells you it's a panic attack?
Well, so I rush home. I have 3 vapes in my pocket.
Jesus.
I go to my mom's room. I throw them on her. I was like, take me to the ER right now. Something is wrong. And she's like, you've been vaping?
You have 3 vapes on you?
Yeah. It was bad. Yeah. This was really bad. I was a kid, you know?
Like there's like a line that's far and then you like go 3 lines
yeah.
further.
So yeah, so then she takes me to ER and I'm just like freaking out. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Like I think I'm having a heart attack. Just rush me there. We get there and I wait like 3 hours to go in. And
it's like based on who's actually dying and who isn't. Yeah.
And I'm like, hello, I'm having a heart attack.
And they're like, you're fine. You're telling me this.
I know.
Okay.
And then they do all these tests on me and they're like, yeah, you just had like a panic attack. And I was like, what? And then the next day happens, I have another one. Next day happens, I have another one. I was like, what is happening? Like my whole life, is just like in shambles right now. I can't, I don't even know how to like breathe properly. I can't but I realized it's just, we had been worked so hard that we finally had like a big break. And I think it just came crashing into me all at once. Like all this stress, like all this stuff with like, baby mama drama and stuff like that. It's like, it just like hit me like a train. But yeah, dude, that's just like the start of it. Like there was one day, like right as I start feeling better about my panic attacks, like not feeling better, but like, getting more used to them and
managing them.
Yeah. Like, I'm doing cold plunges and working out, like stuff like that. The FBI shows up at my door. I
was wondering what this was.
Yeah. So the FBI shows up at my door.
That's crazy. Like, what do you mean show? Like, so shows up?
Like 2 agents, they show up. And at the time I was like in the kitchen, my mom was making dinner. I had my shirt off, playing guitar, singing to her. And my friend, my little sister had her friend over, so I thought it was her parents walking up. So I just opened the door with my shirt off, like, hey guys, what's up? Like, and they're like, are you Jack Avery? And for a second I was like, oh, because they're like, yeah, we're the FBA. That's what I thought I heard. I thought I heard them say FBA, and I was like, oh, it's like some homeowners thing. Like, I don't know. And I was like, yeah, I'm Jack. And then they're like, okay, like, blah, blah, blah. And then as I start talking, my mom comes around. She's like, hey, what's going on? Is everything fine? And then they drop their badges and they're like, we're the FBI. We would like to talk to Jack if we can. And my mom, she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, is everything fine? Like, and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, Jack hasn't done anything wrong. We think he's a victim of something. And I'm like, keep in mind, like, anxiety, right? Anxiety's just starting to feel a little better. So as this happens, I'm like, bruh, like, not something else, bro. And so, yeah, we end up talking, and someone hired someone to kill me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I feel like there was rumblings about this.
Yeah.
And nobody really...
Yeah, I've never talked about this ever. But I'm just like, fuck it.
What do you know? Do you know who was trying to have you assassinated?
I can't speak on a lot, but that shit traumatized me. And,
I mean, duh.
It turned me into, bro, like, I stayed in my house for like a month straight. I didn't leave. And I was so scared. I was looking out my window every night. There's times where on my Ring camera, I saw like people dressed in all black walking up the street totally normal, right? You wouldn't think anything of it. But for me, I was so paranoid. Like, who knows? Like, I'm home alone right now. My family's out. Like, what if they just pull up? What if they know I'm here? So I go on my roof. I'm literally hiding on my roof. And it was my neighbors the whole time.
It's just like that. You just go up.
But dude, yeah, and that turned into a whole thing. Like, I started drinking so much. Like, definitely abused alcohol. And I'm just now getting better at that. Like, that took a while.
Why do you think somebody's trying to kill you?
To get stress out of their life.
What stress do you bring?
None. That's the thing is, I'm the most like welcoming person. Like, anyone that steps foot into my life, like I want to be their friend. Like, I don't care like about any like status or anything. Like, I don't like anyone. Like, that's how I grew up. I raised like all my best friends from high school. I'm still so close with them. Like, I talk to them every day still. And so it's like knowing that someone is trying to kill me just for their own benefit. It's like I'm just trying to be a good person every day. Like, I don't get it. Like,
yeah, but I'm actually afraid for you. I'm also afraid that Lavender can grow up without a dad.
well, no, and that's the thing is like that's another thing I had to fight for a long time. Like, me and her baby mama we've been pretty good recently. Like, it took us a while, but we're getting there, you know, like, cause you know, she had a baby at 17 and like, I can only imagine how traumatizing that is too. You know what I mean? Like, just being like, holy crap. Like, cause in my shoes, all I have to do is just be a good dad. And I had money at the time and I was able to afford a child. You know what I mean? Like, so it was like, it wasn't that hard on me. I was just excited. But for her, it's like a whole other thing. Like, she's like 17, giving birth and dealing with the whole 9 months and
She's a child.
yeah, making sure she's eating right, like everything, you know, like there's so much behind it. It's like, you know, like, I mean, women made men. That's literally like, so it's like, you just gotta applaud them for that shit. It's like, so for a while, I think it just, me and her just, when we broke it off, like, it was like, we just hated each other. It was just like, just drama between kids being like, no, like, I'm the better parent, you're the better parent, or not you're the better parent, but yeah, we're working on it now. And but for a while it was, I'd be flying to Hawaii sometimes and I just wouldn't get to see her. Like, I would literally fly out there, spend all my money, like buying a hotel, everything, renting a car, show up to the front doorstep, and I don't, like, they won't hand her to me.
That's hard.
And yeah, and it's funny because, like, I'm not trying to put shame on Gabriella. She is a great mom. I won't lie. She's an incredible mom.
Dude, she put her life on hold to have a kid.
Yeah, and that's
strength.
the thing, is I'll always say that. She's a great mom. But there was just, you know, and it's not just her either. It's me. Like, you know, there's moments I could have been better, and there's moments she could have been better. It's just like, you know, just growing and learning and, you know, figuring it out, because we're young, you know, like it feels better now because I'm 26, she's 24, I think. And like, it's way different, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was just that period of time where it's like, there was also just like social media comments being like, you're a terrible dad. Like, you don't want to see your daughter. Like, you never want to see her. And I'm like, hello? I'm like showing up at the front doorstep. What do you mean I don't want to see her? I'm not seeing her because someone else doesn't let me see her. And that just was like annoying. It's like, at the end of the day, I know how good of a dad I am, and I know I always will be. But that was hard. And this was during all the FBI stuff. Like, so the FBI stuff is happening. Then I can't see my child. And I was also scared flying to go see my child, because I'm like, who knows? Like, maybe someone's right behind me in my seat. Just like, I don't know. Like, it's just so like scary. You're always, and that's the thing too, is at this moment, like White Dome was still like pretty a well-known thing. So like, there's people that would like look at me because I'm like a public figure. And that would scare me, but they're probably looking at me because maybe they know me.
Yeah, not because they want to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like this mind fuck of like, who knows if they're staring at me because of wanting to kill me or they think they know me. Right. So it's like,
you're just questioning everything.
Dude, it was insane. And that's like why alcohol got so big in my life. And it sucked. Like, bro, I gained so much weight. Like, I was so depressed. Like, I didn't want to talk to anyone. I felt so uncreative. And it was mainly, the only reason I had drank alcohol that much was because I was having so much anxiety. And in my head was, what's the fastest way to get rid of anxiety? It's like you just chug a couple beers and then boom, you back on your feet. Like there's no more, like it just boosts your dopamine for a second. But then I would be like, oh, I feel a buzz now. Time to drink another. Why not just have a little bit more of a buzz? And then after that one, you're like, nah, fuck it. Just one more. And then you start talking to your friends. You're like, oh, are you going to a shotgun with us? And then you're like, oh, fuck. Like, yeah, I do. Like, because I'm feeling great. So then it does this thing. You wake up hungover, right? I didn't know this for a long time when I was like younger, but I would wake up, I would drink water, and I would hate myself all day long, right? But I fell into this vicious cycle of where you wake up and I would be like, okay, I feel like such shit. I'm going to drink to get rid of my anxiety and then fall back asleep until I feel better. So I would fall back asleep, wake up, and I'm like, nope, still feel like shit. Got to drink more. But then I start getting that buzz again. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm kind of feeling good.
I got to keep drinking.
Keep drinking. And then it hits the end of the night. Boom, you're already fucked up again.
So when do you realize that you're an addict?
Yeah, so it was like, honestly, it's like 2023. So I had to sell my house. And I moved into an apartment with my sister and her boyfriend. Like, my family moved back to like Wisconsin. And I just felt alone. And especially with like at the time, like no one was helping me. You know what I mean? Like that was where it hit that point. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm like, I'm gonna use all my house money and just like do whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna get drunk every day, play video games and whatever. And it was a terrible thing. Like, but luckily I dug myself out of that hole. And
how do you get out?
Honestly, for me, it was just like an anxiety thing. I have terrible OCD. I have terrible ADHD, and I learned this, like I talked to a psychiatrist, and I got on some meds. I'm still testing some out, but yeah.
Dude, it's a process.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, is I was so scared to take medication for the longest time because everyone's always like, it takes like 14 tries till you find the right one. Like, but then my girlfriend, shout out my girlfriend, she's the best. She's like, why don't you just take the DNA test? I was like, what is that? She's like, you like take the DNA test and then the doctors can see like what medicines work for you. I was like, are you joking? I'm like, where was this my whole life? But, so yeah, I took that and yeah, I've been a lot better. And I went like 100 days sober. I was never planning to like quit drinking, but I was like, I need to teach myself how to drink like a normal human. Like,
reset boundaries.
Yeah, and I've gotten to that point and I feel great now. Like I will have a couple drinks here and there, but it's not like every night. It's not 12 a night. You know what I mean? Like it's
you should be proud.
Just feel a lot better. Yeah, I lost 25 pounds, like literally just from alcohol.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
So, okay, you're in an apartment with your sister and her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
When does music start creeping in to your life? Or the desire to even make solo stuff?
So this is like, it was like almost like fucking God came into my life and it was like, all right, time to pick you up. And, you know, I'm not like a huge religious person, but I believe in God, you know, like anyways. But I felt like, you know, just like this powerful thing was like trying to help me, like the universe. I could feel it, like, and I was like, what the hell? But my friend Ellie, who he's here now, he's now one of my managers times creative director times, yeah, everything. And he randomly hits me up on Instagram and he was like, yo, bro, let's get coffee. And I was like, sure. Like I haven't seen him in forever. He used to do like our music videos for the band. He probably did like 5, 6, 7. I don't even know. I don't remember, but he did a lot of them. And I was like, I wonder what he wants to talk about. But he looks at me at the interview and he's like, everyone in the music industry looks at you like you're this underdog. He's like, that's why I fuck with you the most. He's like, because he's like, you're the most talented. He's like, you like get the vision. He's like, and he's like, I want to go into business with you. He's like, and I want to go crazy. And I was like, say fucking less. And that's where I was like, all right, I found my boy. Like, and now we've created a team. We got Dak here. He's the most goated, like, visual, what do you call it? Graphic design? I don't even know. He makes all the visuals, and it's just crazy, like, how this all just unfolded out of nowhere.
Does he come into your life after the friends that you reach out to about working together?
Oh, it's actually before, like, because that's where he was like, try to, like, you know, hit up some of your producer homies. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, I'll do that. Like, and that's, so I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to start reaching out to everyone. And then we had people wanting like fucking 50% of my masters and shit like that. And I'm like, dog, like, get out of here. Like they wanted to like lock in. And then there's other people that won't even answer me. There's other people that will act like they want to work with me. And I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. And so I learned how to produce. I started doing my shit, and some songs came out of it, but
what came out of it?
Just some cool songs. Like, I haven't like put them out in the world yet, but
I know we know all of them. By the way, I want to talk about them. But where does "Please Don't Go" come from? Is that from you, or is that with Rodney Jerkins?
Well, so yeah, we ended up setting up a session with Rodney Jerkins.
How does that even happen?
Just connections. Like, Ellie had a connection with this one guy who he knew Rodney, and then yeah. But Rodney ended up like DMing me on Instagram. He's like, yo, let's make like the best R&B album of all time. I was like, say less. But we end up going to Florida, and you know, Rodney Jerkins, he's more known for like R&B. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's like, okay, that's a Rodney beat. Like, you can tell. A Rodney Jerkins beat. But for me, I was like, I want to like do some crazy shit though. Cause like in my head, I'm like, I want to be like Kanye shit, but with like singing, like how like powerful and cool it is, mixed with like Travis, and then like Justin Bieber. Like, it's like a mix of like all my favorite artists, but then making it me. You know what I mean?
You literally get all of that.
Yeah,
from
and
the
so
CP.
yeah, so it's like I'm like looking at Rodney, and I'm like, bro, like, I want a choir in the hook. I want the verses to be like urban hip hop drums, like, and I want to just like fucking rap and sing, like. And it's funny, that song, we started the idea one day, the next day it was finished, and it sounded nuts. Like, I was like, holy fuck, like this is the real deal. Like, now I'm tapping into like this world, like. And it's funny, that song is like, if you listen to the lyrics, like, it's literally written about like everything I've kind of just told you.
Baby crying through the phone, and it's audible saying,
Yeah,
please don't go.
like, that's about my daughter, like saying like my baby's crying through the phone, and it's audible saying, please don't go. And the way I'm writing that is like saying like, it's like, you know, like, I became an alcoholic, I drinking so much, and like was times in me where I was like, I want to give up this like court stuff and just let people win, and so I don't have to deal with this stress anymore. But I just had Lav in the back of my head being like, that's my dada. Like, you can't leave me. So it's like, yeah, it's like that.
She gave you a reason to keep fighting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's like, yeah.
Why is the visualizer, though, to this record, you in a straitjacket?
Well, so it's like me just being like held back so much. Like, in the band, I will say I've always been against like pop music. Not been against it. Like there's pop songs are great, but like in my style of music, like I'm R&B hip hop driven to the max. Like that's just what my voice I feel like is designed to do. And I've always, that's all I listen to. Like I don't listen to pop songs. Like so being in the band, like yeah, my voice can sing pop songs and it worked out, but it was like the whole time I'm like, man, I wanna do some fucking hard shit. You know what I mean? Like,
But this EP, by the way, is the right balance.
yeah. Wait, what do you mean EP? I've only dropped one song.
I've listened to the whole EP.
Well, we got 5 little samples, 4 or 5 little samples.
Oh hell yeah! Okay. So you've heard some shit.
She Will is a great song.
Oh yeah. If you don't, she will. Yeah.
So wait, what is if you?
But
don't,
that's
she
not
will?
out yet.
That's the full name.
That's
of the
not
song.
out yet. But yeah, if you don't, she will. Yeah.
I mean, God take the wheel. If you don't, she will.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who is the she in that situation?
Honestly, I would say it's like my girlfriend right now. Cause she's been like the only girlfriend ever in my life that is so supportive, even when I'm at my lowest. Like it's crazy. She's helping me. Like she's the one who helped me get on medication. She helped me through my alcoholic problems, and she just helps in any way. And she I tried this medicine not too long ago. I moved up a dose, and it made my brain go into a spiral, and I was like so not me. I felt so lost. I started drinking again, and I was like so scared. Like, what is happening? Like, and I was telling her like I don't want to be with her anymore. Like. And then the next day I was telling her, I want to be with you. Then the next day I'd be like, I want to stop drinking forever. Then the next day I'd drink more than I ever have. Like, and so she was seeing all these 180s, and she didn't look at it like, okay, Jack's a bad person. She's noticing it's just like, this is just what the medicine is doing to him, and it's not the right medicine. So we got to move on. And yeah, right as I got off of it, boom, I went straight back to me, and I was like, I feel like so much more like me now. Like it's so weird. And now like me and her were best we've ever been. But she's just that girl that like gets it, you know what I mean? Like, and she's so supportive of everything. And yeah, she's helped me through so much. It's wild. So it's like in the song, it's like, God take the wheel, because like a lot of time, bro, I won't lie, like when I was drinking that much, like there's times where I was like, I think I drank too much tonight, like so I'd be like praying to God, like please give me one more day. Like I'm like, I promise I'll stop. But so that's kind of where that line is, like God take the wheel, but if you don't, she will.
It's a really scary place to be.
But there's some what's the word, I don't know. It's just that like that light at the end of the tunnel is coming because I have such a powerful, incredible girlfriend next to me.
Speaking of love, life, Aphrodite is the next single.
Yeah.
It's very sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Very sexy. I mean, is this a part of you that's channeled, or is it a part of you that's just
Yeah, like, I mean, I love sex. No, I'm just kidding.
but that's what it's about. I mean, like it is about love. And
it's very sexy. I think this song for me, I wanted to tap into songs that, like this, because I produced this song. So I produced and wrote this song.
So do you do this before you get in with Rodney Jerkins?
This was after. Yeah, I just did this probably 2-3 months ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I had recently just got my laptop back, and I sat down, started making music again for the first time in like 7 months, like by myself doing it. Because, I was going to studio sessions making music, but this was the first time in a long time I had made my own. So I sat down and this just like came out. And it's funny because literally right afterwards, I made that song. My cat's pissed on my laptop and it broke. So then I was like, oh, I'm fucked. Like I can't get the song. Like I can't send the stems to anyone. I can't do anything. Luckily, I got it fixed at this like random PC repair shop. They fixed it, but yeah, for a while I was like, oh, I'm cooked. Like, but now we're good.
What do you learn though from the sessions that you have with Darkchild that you end up taking with you or applying to the moments you make music alone?
Honestly, it's like the way when I was at Rodney Jerkins, like it was like it made me realize there's levels to this fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like you gotta like actually like don't go into a session and be like, I just want to make a song. Like go into a session like I'm going to make a hit song today. Like, and for me, like when I make music, I like to make a song and let it take me where it goes. But like after that, I was like, no, I gotta lock in. Like I need to every song I do, I need to make sure it's perfect. Like, and make sure it's amazing. And they're not all gonna sound perfect or amazing, but if you give it all your all, like it's probably gonna come out decently perfect.
So you sit down to make a song, but like, where does Aphrodite start? Is it production? Is it a lyric? Is it a feeling?
It started with honestly just melodies. What I do is I do melodies and I just like blurt out random words. And then I write off of those words. So like I started off as like, she fine, divine, baby, on me, like that. And I was like, ooh, what's that? What did I say there? I was like, she fine. And then I was like, ooh, what could go next? I was like, she fine, divine, like baby own me. Like, so it's like, you know, you're getting really sexual and stuff. But, and then that's where I was like, what girl, you know, in my head, like what girl do I want to own me? You know what I mean? It'd be a goddess of a woman, right? Like,
If anyone.
Exactly. So I was like, you know what? Like, this is where Aphrodite could be a thing. So I just, everything just came out right as I thought of the word Aphrodite. And yeah, it's a very sexual song, but I think it's like also like just like super like artistic. 'Cause I sat there for hours finishing that thing. Like I was like so locked in, and I just feel like it's so like, so I don't know. Like just when I think of Aphrodite, like I was like, it makes me think of like my tattoo, like Frida Kahlo, right? Like the reason I got this tattoo is like,
It's iconic.
it's like she would paint out her dreams. They were really crazy. Like, you know, she'd paint like vaginas and stuff. Like it's very like there, but it's like she did what her brain was telling her to do. Like her dreams literally flowing out of her. And I'm like, you know what? Like it's kind of how I want to do it. It's like just make that song feel like a dream in a sense, and like feeling like you're just with this incredible goddess of a woman and you're, you know, doing your thing.
Dude, art flows that way though.
Yeah.
You know, very like subconscious, unconscious, just kind of through you.
Yeah.
Damn. How many, like, by the way, this is not an EP, it's an album. I keep calling it EP.
Yeah, it'll be an album.
Dude, this music has been a long time coming. It has been a long, bumpy road to get here.
Yeah.
You should be proud.
Dude, I'm like, it was crazy. Like the night of the release, I was just like, wow, like this is what it's about. Like this is like, I've missed this feeling so much. And it's like, made me realize like why am I sitting in my room drinking and doing video games? I'm like, this is what I love to do. And from that point I was like, yep, I'm locking in and I'm going to make the best music ever. And
so how many songs do we have done for this album?
I'd say probably more. I think there's some like demos of stuff that aren't like fully finished that I think could be contenders. I'm thinking we have like close to like 7 to like 9 songs. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
SOS Your Ex, will that make it on there?
Maybe.
It's a great song.
That one's crazy. I love that song. That one, dude, that day was crazy. Like, it was the whole room is like writers I hadn't worked with before. And this girl, crazy R&B melodies, which I've been just dying for that. Like, every session I go in, it's like a lot of people are like, oh, it's Jack from Why Don't We? Like, time to do pop music. And I'm like, no, bro. Like, I'm like, put me on that hard shit, man. Like, and so it's like been like kind of a struggle to like find that like group of people that like get me. And this project right here, like those 3 songs that you've heard, those are like, dude, that happened in 3 days. Every single song, 3 days, and they're all bangers. And that's just like not fully produced out yet, nothing. But
were these done with Rodney Jerkins?
no, it's this guy named Tone, he goes by. And it's funny, I had worked with him in the past, like with band stuff, like forever ago. But yeah, now I'm working with him. Dude, recently me and him just did like this K-pop song together. I don't know if it will come out or not, but like we did a session with this girl from like a massive K-pop band. And it's like,
sick.
Yeah, it's just lit. Like me and Tone just been locked in. Like it's so fun. I love the guy. He just gets my style, gets everything. I love it. So
what's your strength in the studio? What do you bring to the table outside of being Jack Avery?
Well, that's the thing is like, for a while, you know, it was like, oh, like I can sing, I can do crazy runs, I can sing pretty high, you know, like all that stuff. But a lot of people didn't realize like I grew up playing classical piano, like so like I'm literally classically trained on the piano, and that's like my main instrument. Like I love the piano and I can shred the piano. But that transferred into guitar, and yeah, now I can play guitar. But now in sessions, like I'll like pick up the piano or guitar and start playing, and people are like, what the fuck? Like where did this come from? And I'm like, I've always had this. Like I just like never, like it used to be a thing. I go in the booth, sing my song, and then I dip.
Or you're part of the song. Like
yeah.
It was
yeah,
very narrow in scope.
Yeah, no, like that was the thing with like, you know, I love Atlantic, but you know, at some points it was just like, it was so like just traditional boy band, like it's just a traditional boy band project, like the typical like, oh, 5 like good looking dudes that are young and that can sing, and put them in the booth with songs we think are hits, and then have them sing it, and then they release it. And then we're all musicians. We're like, hello, like, let us make the music. Like, but yeah, no, now I get to show that off too.
Will you play for us?
I could.
I would love that. You said you were going to bring your guitar in. I mean,
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I did have one question though. You mentioned the music. Like, what is your relationship with Why Don't We's music today? Because you guys do have some good songs, but you were saying like you don't love pop music. It's not really
Yeah.
your style.
I would say like I still like a few songs, like, but it's just like, and you know, that's the thing is I'm forever grateful for like all the success we had. Like, I will never be like, oh, like, fuck that song, like whatever. I don't care if it's plat or gold. Like, no, that's amazing. I'm forever thankful for that. But it's just like, just thinking of like where I'm at now and today in my life, and like how I feel creatively and where I want to take my music. It's like, it's just nowhere near what we were doing. And it's like, I just don't really like all those songs, but that's just like my personal opinion. Like, there's a couple on there, but it's like I'm not going to go on tour and sing any White Album songs. Like, I'm trying to just be me and show people my shit. You know what I mean?
We did a whole education of Why Don't We for Kelsey earlier, who had never really listened.
Mm-hmm.
She was in her King Princess era at the same time that Why Don't We was raging. Dan and I were able to educate her to the fullest.
I love Why Don't We.
Me too. Until the end of time.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we'll love it enough for you.
It's a goated time.
I mean, dude, the records are timeless.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
oh, bro,
8 letters talk?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I know, 8 letters is, yeah. See,
mentioned-
that's one of those ones. Like, that's a good one. Like,
You also mentioned Ed Sheeran, like What Am I think that's the song, right?
yeah, like
that song's incredible.
that live, bro, it was crazy live. Like, and that's the thing. But what I'm trying to say is more like I'm so far away from those songs now, like with my journey of music. Like, that it's like so different. You know, like I feel like my bandmates, they've dropped songs, you know, pretty kind of in the world of Why Don't We? At least from my opinion, but I feel like mine is just like way outside like from the pop world. And I'm just excited for people to see like my shit finally, you know what I mean? Like, and not be so like pop bubblegum.
Well, listen to it. It's all waiting for you. All of Jack's music. It's
Yes.
down below. It's on Amazon Music. Click the link.
Let's go.
Go, go, go. Final thoughts?
I think we covered it.
I really appreciate you, man.
Bro, much love to you guys.
I forever have a special place in my heart for you. And you should be proud of
You
yourself.
as well. Likewise, bro.
The music's incredible.
Thank you, man.
And you really are a great dad.
I'm trying. Trying every day.
You can't lose sight of that, man.
Of course.
You do so much. Everything you do is enough for your daughter.
Everything.
Thank you for your time.
Of course. Thank you, bro.
Jack Avery, everybody.
Much love.